I finally got my dishes done. It only took us a few days to get them sorted. I have been busy though. I've been working as well as getting out walking and stuff. Been at the Keswick Coffee and that today. It's quite mad actually going to Keswick and not to go out walking to go out working. That's quite mad. Get back to it tomorrow. Right, let's go for a little walk for a bit. Should we go for the water? I think that's a good idea, isn't it? Went to my local chip shop and get some chips. Only thing is, they've been there for years and last like 25 years I've only had to walk pretty much over the road and like go to chip shop. I thought I'd go to Caspian. Well, bunny rabbits everywhere. There's a critter over there. Pigeon. More rabbits over there. It's all going on today, people, isn't it? So, right now we're going to go and find somewhere. Could be now, or it could be later on. We're going to go and find somewhere that we can hide a fiver, and then you can try and see if you can find it. This is just like a thank you for anybody that's watching my videos. So please subscribe and please like, share, follow. If we get more subscribers, then I'll be giving out loads more money. Yeah, that garlic hasn't half come up since last time I was around here. Oh, nice and peaceful is he, so it just like feels dead chilled out, and it just feels like kind of rude to talk, didn't it? Woodpecker over there, yeah. Crazy how many rabbits there is this year down there. I don't even think I've seen as many. They've literally been breeding like rabbits, haven't they? Absolutely tons of them. There's loads more back that way, I know. There's loads of them just running into the bushes here. Some of them out sunbathing over there. There's a couple there. Them all darting over. Still haven't hit it yet. Whatever. Nah, I'm going to show you when I do already. But I'm just going to give you a little bit of a snippet of a clue. I think that's the way I'm going to do it today. But sometime I just quite like the idea of sending out a treasure map of where there's money at. Yeah, next time there'll be more. But you have to get us more subscribers. And then I'll just keep on giving out more money when I earn more money off here. But I'll put in a little bit to start off with. Might just maybe a fiver next time, maybe a tenner, just as a thank you for subscribing and like being my mate. Because when I'm talking to the camera, it's like I'm talking to my mates. Oh no. When I first started talking to them, I did feel a bit more nervous, but no, it's like talking to friends. Oh, you meant to go down there, but this looks like more fun, didn't it? What to think how big this River Derwent is, and to think like that day when we come from that town, it's left me head again. It's that head town, and how small that river was. and how massive it is from here as it leads off to the sea. So it's like anywhere I've sort of thought about stashing that money, it just looks like stashing drugs, doesn't it? Yeah, it is just a thank you for like subscribing and that, so yeah, I hope you find it. So I decided to go on back on the north side now, head towards where Dumhill Park is, keep on with this cycle path, and at this time and that'll be cycle path, won't it? There's my old house over there. I used to look over them fields, look towards Seaton and look towards the fells. That was my view. But yeah, I'm gonna go on towards the shore, I think now. Just had a memory of when I was down here, like when I was a kid years ago playing about, and I remember there was some sticks that we used to get and make a bone out of with, and they were absolute belters. They were like a good bendy stick. Dad used to tie some string on it, and then I don't know, I just make some adders out of some. I can't remember what we made the adders and that with now. You just made your own toys back then, made your own go-karts. Some of them banks used to go sliding down. Story time. Oh, we're out on memory lane. I was 15, 16. Mum and Dad and that had split up. It's pretty hard. Wasn't long after I had my brain injury and everything. Yeah, things just went off the rails. So I got sunset at Civic Pond. Yeah, I was 16. Or I could have been 15 actually. Thought I'd sort of tell this story, and I don't really want to tell all of my life story in one go really. But one day my mum left my dad. I remember, I just didn't know what was going on. I was young, I had no idea. I just continued to stay at my dad's because that's where my bedroom and all my stuff was. I just had no idea what was going on. I had up and down relationship with my dad, you know. It was old school. So one day I'm up in my bedroom. I think I was just getting ready to go to school. Can't remember exactly where I was in the house now. I think my dad actually come into my room and started kicking off about all my dishes and that on the floor. That's what escalated. And then when you're going to bloody bring these dishes down and do this and wash these dishes, and I don't know, I mean, I know it was in an odd place, but at the same time there was a lot of bad things that my dad done, so you know, I can't forgive him for that. There's a part of, you know, is that love my dad for what he did as a son, taking us to places, but every now and then he just, you know, he had to have that fight in him, and his old skull ways and stuff. And basically, yeah, I was up in my bedroom, started kicking off about dishes. I come downstairs later on when I was ready for school. I was just about to open the door, and I said, just like in a little cocky bastard way, don't you ever talk to us like that again. And then I heard him getting up, and I knew I had a bit of time to just open the door, get out of there, make a runner. And then I couldn't open the door had stiffened up, like maybe with the weather, with it being wood, I don't know, but I just couldn't fucking open that door. He just got closer, and then like pushed right upwards, broke my nose. That's why it's bent there, because that's what my dad done to us just before I was going to school. I phoned my mum up. I went down to, I can't remember if I had a phone back then or what. I went to my mum's anyway. She looked after us. We phoned the police up. Police had a crack with us. They arrested my dad, and later on I ended up fining him for that. I think I got £1,000. So through all that time I still wanted to see my dad. He couldn't approach me, but it was like a weird thing that I could, like, you know, still go down and see him. But I basically went to stay with my mum after that. I always had that good relationship with my mum, and but the only thing was, I wanted my own place by this point. I was turning 16, and I can't remember exactly where I went that time. It was opposite road from bus station, and sort of like classed myself as homeless. And then that's where I got into the bed sit for 6 months, until I pissed that lad off and drank his milk. And then moved into another bed sit after that. So it's Siddick Ponds. It's class walking down here. You haven't been down here, you didn't walking. And just nice little walks. You know, I know they do these mental big walks, but oh, you can't beat those little walks. At some point I'm still going to stash that money, but I haven't stashed it yet. I've just been wanting to make sure that I'm well aware from people, and it does look like as if I'm stashing drugs. But there's a fiver in pound cottons. I'm just gonna pop that at the back there for you. Can you guess where it's at? So I haven't really got much power left on this thing now, so I'm not going to tell you all my life stories just now. But feels kind of therapy talking about it. You know, some people will write a book on that shit, but I'm just going to vlog the shit from back from years ago. Some of the shit that I went through when I was younger. Did also get bullied quite a lot when I was younger, and I think that's had, well, I know it has had effect. And I was talking to my counsellor about like my social anxiety, which I'm like challenging a bit more lately. Even getting out there with like vlogging in busy places and that. Feels a bit more comfortable when you're in another country where not everybody can understand you. But oh yeah, just every now and then challenge myself. If it's a karaoke, get up there and just do it. So I'm gonna walk through these woods, go over to the shore, maybe go to Tesco's and just go back home. So we're just going to go and head for the shore and that now. If anybody's got any ideas at any places that I can go to in the future, drop us a comment. I haven't booked anywhere just yet, but obviously I'm thinking of doing all the Canary Islands, but this Poland and Slovakia's trip's going to be totally different. That's what I'm looking for, a bit more in summertime, somewhat like a bit more different. And then I think in winter time, that's where I'll go back to somewhere it's hot. Just seems sort of better time to do it in, like January, February sort of time. So we're just heading for shore now. Yeah, they should put like a little caravan park on here, not for like, you know, gypsies. Well, maybe for gypsies, I don't know, have them in another bit. But like, they should totally like hire this place out for like camping. Put some alpacas on here that you can take for a walk. Have some ice creams. Be close. Yeah, we're just getting onto the beach now. Costa del North Side Shore this is. I've been coming here for years, since I was a kid. He used to come down here, we'd car, my dad would come down here and then we'd let Dog out for a runabout. Dog would go for a little runabout. I would get out and play about. Sometimes I'd set fires underneath there and find some matches and just burn some. And then folk would go, fucking hell, there's a fire there. And I'd be like, how did that happen? And I'd just be there like, I haven't got a clue. Yeah, this is where I used to play about. I used to climb on there loads. I won't do that anymore. It's falling to pieces. Wouldn't want to fall off there. Check it out, I've got a whole beach to myself. And there's nobody around. I could literally just get naked. Should we do it? Fuck it, let's just get naked. Maybe just have them long shanks later. I don't know what to have. To the sea, it's actually miles away. So we're just going to walk around here, just for visual effects. And then we're going to fuck off over that way. So we're just leaving north side shore now. Yeah, it looks like as if it's clouding over. It's getting a bit dark. I don't think we're going to get that nice sunset I was kind of hoping for when we got down here. Got a decent little bit of a acidic pond, so it'll look kind of cool. But yeah, I'm off Monday, so if anybody wants to join us. Thinking of going over Elvellyn, Striding Edge, go to Glen Reading, and then but if there's any sign of bad weather, we're not going over, we're not doing it. I'm not going over another region in the rain, unless if I completely have to. But no, any sign of bad weather, we're not going over Striding Edge in there. So if it is alright but sunny, rainy, still go out, pick somewhere, maybe go to Castle Crag. I was even actually thinking of doing that on Sunday night and then go camping in Castle Crag, Dalton's Cave, get out somewhere Monday. So, but if anybody's up for that, give us a shout. Oh, this is where Knocker's Yard is. Fucking stinks honestly down there. If you've never smelt the smell of death, then this is where yeah, just smell of death. Death smell. Sort of got used to that for years. Sort of forget about it and then you come back down here. Yeah, it's a fucking smell of, don't know, dead animals. You could even have dead people in there and it would still smell the same. I remember a bit ago, there was like some carers outside one flat and they busted the door open and just this big waft of death smell come out of it, which actually smelled quite similar to that over there. Yeah, definitely don't feel like a McDonald's right now. Kind of want a milkshake there. This is the bit here where Bill Barker, the policeman, lost his life. That was when the old bridge went down. It's mental that night. I was sat playing Grand Theft Auto and then all the internet went off. And then I remember sneaking around and killing this guy who just kept on killing us all night. But it turned out my internet went down. And then this helicopter flew right to my window. And then it was like, whoa, what the holy shit's going on out here? So me and the enemy mates went out, looked to see what was going on. Police were stopping us. It's floods, bridges gone down. It's like, fucking hell. So we went down to go and check it all out, and fucking hell, it was insane.